Alright, we're supposed to find the missing side to this triangle, of a right triangle, and I'm going to go ahead and do 18 degrees. And what I did is I just drew this other triangle down here so I can just I can mark up this picture. Put your finger on the starting point. Here's our starting point, 18 degrees. You're always going to start at the given angle, whether it's a number or a variable. Then we're just going to label it. Going across, this side is called the opposite. This one is called the hypotenuse. And the leftover one is called the adjacent. What is our silly phrase that helps us remember the trig ratios? Jonathan H. SOHCAHTOA. Put your finger on the one that we're going to use. Well, I can cross off. Notice there's a variable. This is a number, so I don't need the hypotenuse, h. You can cross off any trig ratio that has h in it. So class, we're going to be using what? Tangent. Tangent of 18 degrees equals the opposite over the adjacent. Raise your hand if you got that. Now I'm going to give you guys some time to solve, substitute it and solve. But what this side is the same problem, but you have to mark it up differently. Put your finger where 72 degrees is on the triangle. 72 degrees is right here. Because all the angles added together equal 180. So if this is 90, that means these two have to be 90, which is a word called complementary. Blank plus blank equals 90. That means this one is 72. You're going to have to label your triangle based on this starting point. Go ahead and take 4 minutes to work with your partner. Alright, Ronaldo. Let's finish this one. What did you put in for your opposite? X. And your adjacent side? 22. And what do you do from there? Uh-huh. Cross multiply. Tell me what to write.
22 parentheses. Tangent 18 and then on the result just x.
It's nice. Has a calculator-ready equation. Let's punch it in. Make sure I'm on degree mode. And it says round to the nearest tenth. Ronaldo, when you do that, what do you get?
7.2.
Raise your hand if you got 7.1. Okay, so that's our first answer. Alright, let's go ahead and now solve the same problem, same triangle, but I asked you to do it from 72 degrees. Kayla, the green here is how many degrees?
72.
Let's label the sides together. If you go across, this one's called the opposite. Across this one.
The hypotenuse.
Uh-huh.
And then the x is adjacent.
Which one should I cross off? Because we're not using it. Maybe another question is which side doesn't have a variable or information? Yeah, so we'll cross off the hypotenuse. When you have the opposite and the adjacent, which trig function?
Tangent.
Tangent of 72 equals? Okay, let's do it together.
Adjacent over the opposite.
You can look at your SOHCAHTOA phrase. So,
Opposite over adjacent.
uh-huh. And then what is your opposite side based on your picture now?
22.
And your adjacent?
X.
Good job. Manny, how do I solve this from here? Tell me what to write. How do you get x by itself from here? Yeah. So right here is multiplication, and the opposite of multiplication is division. So this problem looks slightly different because the variable was on the denominator. These will cancel, and then we're left with a calculator-ready equation. X equals 22 over tangent of 72. Let's put that in our calculator. What do you think is going to happen, class? Now, look, pay attention. We talked about yesterday. I spent a whole day just helping with your calculators. Parentheses. Then tangent of 72. And we get the same answer, right? That's what we wanted. Okay, so I wanted to show you that you can actually solve this problem in two different ways. Obviously, the more direct way is using the 18 degrees. But in some cases, you might need to use and find the complement angle, which is the 72 degrees.